on the block, yeah. Ain't nobody leaving till we figure out who shot him. See, someone in his house put a bullet in his mouth. If I believe your alibi, then you can walk it. How about we start with 2, Mr. Hawkins? Now see here, you know I've been a cook in this establishment for 3 years, and I treat his 3 kids like they was mine. So even if I wanted to, I wouldn't have had a spine all the time, cause I was cooking for the wedding. When I finished, he like, no sir, everything here must be kosher. Now you know I'm getting older, so my hearing ain't right. That's when the bride-to-be came in and fired me. You be out by the night, I think she guilty, motherfucker. Them some strong words to utter, but before you start accusing, let's hear stories from some others. Speaking of the bride-to-be, over there eyeing me, give me your story, don't you lie to me. She said, I just been having second thoughts like, I'm not these kids' mother, I'm the lost wife. But since I am the lost wife, the kids ain't gonna love me at all. I just forever be the broad that stole they dad from their mom. And since love is such a riddle, then these kids be in the middle. They'll just fiddle with our hearts till they bust. And I just be the little bitty lover that nobody understands, but I never kill that man. Do trust. I said I believe you, I do. I also realize how quick the cook was to accuse. Why don't we hear from the butler, Monsieur James Sutton? Where were you when that man was killed cold-blooded? He said, I'm not the man that I appear to be. I got a lot of people respecting it.